This is Country Morning Today, live from NBC North Dakota News, your news leader.
But right now, we're making something completely different. As part of our 2-week series, Holiday Cooking with Country Morning Today, we've shared some of our favorite recipes. First, it was Cliff's Crepes, and then it was Matt's Mousse, and today, it's a meal perfect for those cold winter days. All right, Joel, so what are we making?
Well, today we're going to make my red and green chili just in time for Christmas, of course. If you need something that's fast, something that's cheap, and it'll feed a whole lot of people, and this is just that.
And as we just had a whole segment about crock pots, so how fitting.
What a perfect way to start with the crock pot. Now, basically, this is a basic recipe. Now, I've already done a lot of the work ahead of time.
Okay.
So now I picked up some Roma tomatoes here. That's kind of a basic. So, Cliff, if you don't mind, you can start dicing away there.
All right.
And while he's doing that, Courtney, if you want to dump it, these are our chili beans here. I've got 2 cans, and the basic recipe is that. So you can dump that in. Here's a spatula for you. And now we're also going to add about a pound of ground beef to this. I've browned it and drained off the grease and fat ahead of time, so we can dump that in as well. And so we did that. And I also picked up some meat to go along with it, just to add some flavor and everything and some texture to the chili. Now, I was at the store. I had a chance to pick up some beef chuck flat iron steak, as well as a little bit of pork shoulder blade steak. Now that
Splatter everywhere.
well, we got hamburger, we got steak and pork, so it's a variety here.
Okay.
So it'll add to the portion, kind of give it.
Let's just let everybody know you already cooked the meat.
Absolutely. I had a chance to fry that up in a skillet yesterday with a little bit of seasoning in that, so it'll give it, a little bit of texture and whatnot, and not much on the fat area.
Okay, so I just did the cans of beans.
So those are all empty.
now
That's
we put
ready to go. So Cliff's busy at work on the Roma tomatoes over here, dicing away.
Good job, Cliff.
Now, I also we're going to add the peppers, and this is where our green comes from. Now, we've got in this we've got 1 green pepper. We've also got 6 jalapenos, and then 1
Sounds
Anaheim.
about right.
And this is not the really hot stuff,
No.
right?
No, the jalapenos will add some heat to it and everything.
Like
But
you need a bigger crock pot.
the green pepper actually is going to add a lot of sweetness to it and water. Now, if I had more time, I'd throw some poblanos in the oven and give it a chance to bake off the skin and char it, give it more of a smoky taste. But that's one option. Now, so the peppers are ready to go.
What about this stuff?
Now the salsa we can add as well. Now we've got
This
two cans of salsa. We'll dump it all in.
Okay.
Why not? And so we'll throw all that in there along with our tomatoes when we get it.
All right,
It's a
I'm
lot of
done with the
salsa.
tomatoes here.
All right. Good job, Cliff.
So we've got 2 cans of chipotle salsa, but you can use any, whether it's medium, mild, it's all deadly. And so
This is overflowing.
And we don't even have the tomatoes
I
in
know. And we need all these spices in there, too, huh?
there. And now this recipe is going to be on our website.
we'll have it on the website for you. You can find it.
You can go to
absolutely.
KFYRTV.com, and if you want the crepes recipe or the mousse recipe, those are still up there. So if you missed them on air and you need something to cook up for the holidays, you'll have all of the recipes that we make here on Country Morning Today on our website.
That's
Sounds
right.
good. And Joel, how long does this take really quickly to cook?
We'll flip it on to low. It can cook all day, or we can flip it on high. It'll only take a few hours.
Sounds great.
Extra inches of snow in Williston added to the 10.2 they had yesterday.
Yeah, they got a lot of snow yesterday. They got hit pretty hard.
So almost a foot with yesterday and this morning.
All right. Well, thanks, Cliff. And in case you missed it earlier, we're making chili this morning. And if you're looking for something over the holidays to treat your guests to, we have that and more of our own ideas. So make sure you tune in on Thursday, and I'll be mixing up some cocktails, both non-alcoholic and alcoholic.
Something to go with the meal as well.
Exactly. They'll go perfect with your chili, which Joel's adding
Joel's
the
still spicing it up.
the last little bit of seasonings over here.
I just thought there's something we don't have here on the set.
What?
We need a fire extinguisher for this chili.
That's true. That's a lot of spices over here.
Yeah, it's looking good.
You can check out all these recipes by going online at KFYRTV.com and clicking on the morning news link. And then you can find all of our segments and interviews, and you can find all of these fantastic recipes. And yes, you can see some of these crazy things that we do.
All kinds of classics.
Yeah, you never know what we're up to.
Who is that guy?
There's only so much we can squeeze in a show. Warm up with Joel's chili once this cooks in. How many hours we thinking?
I'm thinking turning it on just after the show here. It should be done right around 11 or so. Right around just in time for lunchtime.
And it's packed to the brim, and Joel said you pretty much just leave it there. You don't need to stir it until later. So
Yep, once it starts to soup up a little bit and starts to simmer, then you start to stir it around and boil up the pot.
First day of
easy.
winter today. Chili is a good option.
Well, thanks for watching Country Morning Today.